In this video, we're going to look at the key features and controls of the Audi Q3 Sportback and how you can easily use them all in your day-to-day driving.
Hi everybody, my name is Matthew Zaraga from My Audi with Matt, where I help you get the most out of your Audi with video. Please hit the subscribe button down below and I'll keep you up to date with the latest Audi vehicles and technology. This video should pretty much cover everything about the Audi Q3 Sportback, from pairing up your phone to showing you how to use the navigation system and more. If I missed something, please leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Let's do it. So to pair up your mobile phone, just go to your settings and then Bluetooth settings. Wait until Audi pops up on the bottom there. When it does, just click that. Now go pair on the phone first and then accept on the screen. Allow your contacts. And that's pretty much it, guys. It's easy as that. I'm just going to show you how to operate the electric tailgate and show you how to open and close the fuel cap. So with the key, using your key, you can just press and hold the middle button that opens the electric tailgate, or you can just wave your foot underneath if you wanted to open or close it. You can also use the button right underneath the Audi rings. And to close, you can either push the one on the left hand side or the one on the right hand side. So the one on the left hand side will just simply close it, but this will lock and close at the same time. So this locks the vehicle and it closes the electric tailgate at the same time. There you go. Now with the fuel cap, if the vehicle is unlocked, if the vehicle is locked, pretty much will stay locked, won't open. And if the car's unlocked, you can just push and open. You can rest the fuel cap just on there as well. Just avoid scratching the paint, and it's pretty much how you use it. This switch is to fold and adjust your mirrors. Turn the switch to the left or right hand side. You can go up and down, left and right to adjust the mirrors. You can heat or dimmiss the mirrors by turning the switch to the bottom right position. If you are driving in a tight spot, turn the switch to the bottom left position and this will fold the mirrors as you're driving. For auto lights, push this button until you see the green auto light come on. Front fog lights and rear fog lights. For auto wipers, go all the way down and one stage up. And now we've got auto lights and auto wipers. Push the indicator switch once and it'll flash 3 times automatically, or you can just lock it into place like that. It's not just an indicator switch anymore, guys, so you'll also find the button for the lane assistance. So push that and this will turn the lane assistance on and off, and you can see that on the screen as well. You can also activate auto high beam with the switch, and you can also see that on the screen as well. So if I just push that forward, it turns auto high beam on. Gear selection is pretty straightforward, guys. So we've got a button just behind the gear lever, foot on the brake, make sure the car's on. We've got reverse, neutral, drive, and if you push down, you can go from drive to sport. So I'm just going to show you that on the screen. Here we've got drive and sport. So if I just shift between the two, sport, drive, you can see it changing there on the screen. Push it to the left hand side, now it's on manual. We've got up in gear and down to shift down, or if you're a bit of a boy racer, you can use the shift pedals just behind the steering wheel as well. I'm just going to talk about the climate control. It's really nice and easy. On the sides we've got heated seats, so high, mid and low. AC on and off. Temperature control up and down, so left and right. Selection, fan speed or off, rear demister, recycle, front demister, and auto. If you have 2 different readings and you wanted to sync it, just hold auto down. Now we've got a master switch for the driver. And that's pretty much it. The armrest back or forward, or you can lift it and lock it to the position that you feel comfortable with. If you wanted to bring it all the way back down, just go all the way up and then back down again. It's easy as that. Just going to go through the main menu of the MMI, so the multimedia interface, and just to explain a few things, guys. So starting off with radio, if you hit radio, all the radio stations come up. So if you're driving, just go up and down and push whatever one you want to select. To change between FM and AM, just go to source. Then you find the different sort of stations on there. Going back, we'll go back to main menu now, media. this will play your media. So whether you want Bluetooth audio, go to the source, we'll show you here. So Bluetooth audio off your phone, SD card that sits just in the glove box, USB that just sit there, and that's 3 different ways you can play music basically. So please use any of that if you want to play your Bluetooth audio. We'll go back to main menu. Telephone, got call list, search, contacts. It's really nice and simple. It's self-explanatory. Navigation, to navigate somewhere, just go search. You can either use the keypad or the touchpad. So if I'll go B, for example.
B.
U.
U.
For space, just flick to the right hand side,
Space.
just like that.
Space.
To go back or delete, just go to the left.
Delete. Delete.
As soon as you've found the location that you're after, click that. Whether you want to set the actual street or just the area, you can add street.
T.
Click that, for example, and then we go start route
The
guidance.
route is being calculated. Please drive to the route shown.
And we'll show you what to do as well. So if you want to stop the route guidance while you're driving, alternative routes, active destinations, or you can just go, okay, that's fine. Then you just follow the blue line and it'll get you there. Just remember to cancel, just hit that. Moving down, we've got phone apps. If you want to use Apple CarPlay, you just hit that one. Under car, we've got things like drive select. Now remember, drive select are the different modes that you can drive in, and you've also got a shortcut drive select button here as well. This is in case you didn't want to use the shortcut and you wanted to go menu and then drive select, you can use it through there as well. Under car, we've also got parking. So this is where you adjust all your parking sensors and stuff, or your parking system. So auto activation. So if you select drive, for example, the car will turn the front sensors on if there's something close to you, close or nearby. And then we've got how loud and how sort of quiet you want the sensors to be. Entertainment fader. This is a good one. I've got it for me. I've selected medium for now. So if I select reverse and the music's playing, I'll decrease the volume of the music, and the sensors, you can hear the sensors a lot clearer. Or you can turn it off. So even if you select reverse gear, the music stays playing the way it is, so the volume won't go up and down. But I've just got that on medium for now. And then we've got rear cross traffic. So sometimes if you're reversing out of a driveway, even though you can see the cars sort of approaching, if you sort of start moving a little bit, the car will almost give you a heart attack. So we'll apply the brakes really hard and it'll tension the seat belt. If you don't want that happening, you can turn it off, but you have to do that every time you start the car again. It's a good feature to have on. I'd recommend you to leave it on at all times. So that's still under car. We're still under car. We haven't moved from that sort of setting. Climate control, you can adjust auto recirculation, for example. Driver assistant, so things like speed warning, speed limiter, you can do all that sort of stuff. So if you want a speed warning, I can go 100 kilometers, and if I exceed 100 kilometers, it will give me a warning as well. Adaptive cruise control, turning your lane assistance on at all times, or you can have it set on the button that I showed you just on the indicator stalk before. This is pretty much your settings for your adaptive cruise control. Maybe you probably never play with these settings, but it's good just to know them. Audi presense, side assist, this is all good to keep it on. Lane assist, departure warning, yep, it's on. It's good to leave all these on. Rest recommendation, if you want the car to remind you to take a break, you can turn that on as well, but I've just turned it off for the meantime. Lights and vision, this is where you sort of, it's really cool to know this. You can adjust and change all the lights in the interior now. So up to 30 colors if you have that option. So I'm just going to show you how to sort of adjust all that. And if we go into background lighting, colors, brings up all the colors down below. So just here, check this out. So I hope you can see the Quattro sign. And if I just change the colors for that, There's literally 30 colors to choose from. Got a whole rainbow here. And then you can adjust the brightness. So the front, the doors, you can adjust all the brightness and stuff. Rain sensor, if you want the rain sensor on or off. Don't know why you turn it off, but it's good to have it on. And then things like servicing and central locking adjustments, all that sort of stuff. So remember when I was in the start of my videos, I was showing you the steering wheel buttons and that little asterisk. This is where you change, if you wanted to change what it can do, you can change it from here as well. Central locking, for example, if you want the driver's door to unlock when you hit the key button, the unlock button on your key, once will only unlock the driver. If you push it twice, it will unlock everyone else on this setting, or you can just leave it on all. Long press to open windows, that's self-explanatory, and folding mirrors when you lock the car. So you can turn that off. But now I've got them both on, so when I lock the vehicle, the mirrors will fold, and if I hold long enough, I can open or close the windows just by using the key. Car information, your chassis number, tire pressure loss indicator. So if the vehicle comes up with an indicator saying you've lost tire pressure, this is where you reset the tire pressures, but please check your tires first before you reset the tire pressure. Service intervals will tell you when your next service is due. So it'll just come up on there. And then we've got wiper position. Show you how to adjust the back seats. You'll find the lever just on the base of the seat. Pull that. This will fold the seats down. They'll also lock in place as well, so they won't move around. It's very nice and handy. To bring them back up, pull the lever again, and just with your hand, bring the seat back up. You can fold the middle seat down by itself. You'll find the button just on the left-hand side, and it drops down just like that. There's no lever to bring it back up, so just bring it back up with your hand. Armrest and cup holders in the middle there as well, and you can also slide the seat back and forward. So the left hand side and the middle seat are connected, they'll move together. It's great if you want it to fit extra storage in the back, so you can just pull the lever to bring the seat back and forward, and the right hand side seat will move independently. That's pretty much it, guys. Just be moving on. Just looking inside the boot now. So we've got the spare tyre and all the tools. These side pockets are removable as well, so you can remove them if you want to. We've got one on each side. And it's probably good to note, before you can start loosening the bolts on your wheels, you have to remove the caps by using this little tool here. I'll just show you what that is. So just to use that, you have to use this to remove the caps first. Cool. Just going back here. Back and cruise control. If you push it forward, that's completely off, so nothing happens if you push all the buttons. But pull it towards you. Now it's on standby. And let's say you want to set it to the speed you're doing. So I'm doing 80 kilometers now. I'll just push set, rest my foot off the accelerator, and then with this little button, you can set the distance between you and the car in front. If you can see on the screen there, it will also show the distance changing between you and the car in front. So you can definitely change the distance, and if you want to change the speed, so you can speed up and decrease the speed just by pushing it down. To cancel, you can just push it forward or put your foot on the brake. That's pretty much it, guys. There's also a speed limiter. That's not cruise control, this is something else. So for example, if I push the button on top, so LIM, push set to whatever speed I'm doing, and let's say I set it to 90 or 90 kilometers. Now if I accelerate all the way down, we'll only go to 90 kilometers. It won't go any more than that, but there is an override button on the pedal, so if I push that, we'll override the limiter. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more Audis explained like this, please subscribe, and I'll see you then. Peace.